So I just saw The Incredibles and it was alright. Just kidding. It was amazing. Easily one of the best superhero movies I've seen. I found many elements that contributed to make this movie work extremely well, and one of those was Mr. Incredible. Or simply, Bob. No, not that one. This one. Most notably in that his actions alter the course of the story, which in turn makes the consequences of his actions that much more personal. But his victories that much sweeter. The movie offers a fantastic arc on Bob, showcasing his struggles, victories, and most importantly, his lessons learned. The movie starts with a sequence of events showing Mr. Incredible's hero work, including a police chase, robbery, suicide attempt, and a villain. Other than familiarizing ourselves with the character Bob, the scene also serves to establish Bob's flaw, which ultimately is a precursor for the entire movie. Having superheroes be made illegally early on, Mr. Incredible still wishes strongly to be a hero. Not only that, but he perceives his family as an obstacle, which leads to some heated confrontations with his wife, which I will discuss shortly. One of the first scenes we see after heroes have been made illegal is Bob in an office, which immediately establishes his current situation. In just a few minutes, we are met with dry, white colors, contrasting with the many colors from before, such as a sunset, nighttime, and daytime. The dull, empty white seems like a major downgrade. Additionally, other than color, we see Bob working as an insurance specialist, which restricts him. Prior to this moment, we had seen him doing hero work, and seen him unable to help an old lady is frustrating to him. He can't because a job prevents him from doing so. After secretly helping the elderly woman, he is instantly reprimanded by his boss. God, this guy's annoying. Hopefully, something bad happens to him. But anyway, in summary, Bob's life sucks. His job is uninteresting compared to the thrilling hero work, and Bob is restricted in helping people. All of this in just a few scenes. This, along with other things, makes his under the table hero work seem realistic. Of course, he would secretly do hero deeds at night. Who wouldn't? Look at this guy. You think he's having fun? After having a stressful dinner with family, including disagreements and fights, he gleefully rushes to the door upon Lucia's arrival. Cut forward to his confrontation with his wife, and we discover Bob's breaking point.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Essentially, Helen tells Bob to stop trying to relive his glory days. Bob tries to justify himself. As the argument progresses, we realize Bob is actually pretty distant from his family. He didn't go to his son's graduation and doesn't recognize why Dash can't compete. Too caught up in his own desire to be a hero, his family is ultimately just hindering him from experiencing the thrills of a hero. To him, they would never understand, and if they did, they can't provide a thing he wants. After this, his life kinda gets screwed over. Now completely fed up with his mundane life, he jumps at the opportunity to be a hero upon receiving Mirage's message. After all, his wife would never understand, right? The argument earlier proves that, and his family doesn't give him the self-worth he desires. Ultimately, this is a lie Mr. Incredible must overcome. Shortly after completing his first mission, we get a short montage of him being at the peak of his life. He works out, and his family relationships seem stronger than ever. This becomes his next step in learning the truth, which plays a role in his change into a father that appreciates his family. In this little montage, he is exposed to the family life he could have. Sure, it is a little twisted, seeing as he is blatantly lying, but the important thing is that he notices that he can be happy in this family. It isn't until much later does he realize that the happy life can happen without the secret hero aspect. But we can't dwell too much on that because just like all lies, you never truly cover your tracks. Helen slowly uncovers Bob's secret, and you kinda know how the whole thing goes. However, before that, by way of an ambush, we discover the villain Syndrome, the mind behind the whole hero work project. But, most importantly, that he was a fan that Mr. Incredible rejected so many years ago. This is important, first of all, because this is Incredible's fault. His actions had consequences, which in turn came back to haunt him. This is also critical because of the fact that Bob's family is in danger because of this villain. The confrontation is much more personal rather than just a generic villain versus hero. Fast forward to Mr. Incredible getting exposed, and I think the movie smartly puts Bob in a position to force him to watch. As of this moment, Helen is getting chased down by missiles. Mr. Incredible is now faced with the weight of his consequences. Completely helpless and at the mercy of Syndrome, he begs to let them live. But, as we all know, Syndrome doesn't yield. To Mr. Incredible, his family was just murdered, and it was all his fault. Realizing this, his decision to chase his dream was pointless. His decision to not trust his family and wife, but above all, that he didn't value them as he should have. As the scene closes, we are left to wonder what will become of him. After seeing how distraught Mr. Incredible is, Mirage has a change of heart, but she receives a reaction she wasn't expecting.
No, there isn't.
And then when she was expecting, he has a happy reunion with his wife. After so much peril and near death, we finally see this family reunite. It's wonderful, honestly, especially considering that we know what Bob suffered through. Mr. Incredible takes a moment to enjoy the comfort of his family when suddenly, but it's okay. Bob is with his family and the kids have had their experience with danger. We get this small action scene that further emphasizes the trust they have gained for each other. And since they were barely reunited, they fight harder than ever to keep their family safe. But
Time out!
they get interrupted by Syndrome and they're back to where Mr. Incredible was. But something is different this time. He's not alone, and he has accepted the fact that his family is the best adventure to ever happen to him. After searching and searching for that extra spark in his life, he finally found it. I can't put it better, so let's hear the big man talk.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I've been a lousy father. Blind to what I have. So obsessed with being undervalued that I undervalued all of you.
Dad? Shh, don't interrupt.
So caught up in the past that You are my greatest adventure.
After getting such a heartfelt moment such as this one, the movie decides to expertly slide in one last character-rich moment.
What is this to you? Playtime?
No.
So you can be Mr. Incredible again?
No!
Then what? What is it?
I'm not.
Not what?
I'm not strong enough.
Strong enough, and this will make you stronger?
Yes. No!
That's what this is? Some sort of workout?
I can't lose you again!
I can't. Not again. I'm not strong enough.
If we work together, you won't have to be.
I don't know what will happen.
Hey, we're superheroes. What can happen?
Now finally learned his lesson, he promises to act on that, but a little bit of him still resists. He doesn't want to lose them. After getting them back, they would be gone in an instant. But his wife reassures him, and thus his arc comes to a close. But wait, we're not done yet. No, no, no. This is a superhero film as well. Now armed with the trust and love for his family, he sets out to fight. And it's safe to say that this is one of the most epic finales ever, mostly in part because of Bob's newfound inner strength and the amazing teamwork they perform. This makes the battle much more powerful emotionally and much more exciting. Mr. Incredible's arc makes for a fun experience that definitely contributes to the amazing film that is The Incredibles. Obviously, there's much more to this movie, such as a dynamic between Syndrome and Mr. Incredible, how the movie portrays family and everyday life. I could go on and on, but its most notable aspect I see is Bob's ultimate character arc. Mostly, as this is the aspect of the film that pushes other parts of the stories along and connects them very well. And it's due to this expertly handled character arc that we get an amazing movie. Not like it's a sequel. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay? Okay?
Thanks for watching and later.